little trio of moves for you guys to overload really the whole leg. So the first movement, single leg, heel elevated, wall squat. So I'm using a foam roller. One of the things that allows me to do is push back into it, and by pushing backwards, that quad gets fried. So give that a little crack if you've got access to something that will allow you to slide up and down the wall. Provides a bit more stability and allows you to push away, and that thing will trash that quad as you go through. So we're just working within where can I control this movement to, which is about there. I've got really long femurs relative to tibia length and torso length, so squatting has never particularly been my friend as far as any great looking depth goes. That's the level of contractile range I've got available to me. We work down to it, then clench that quad as we come back out, and you can see it's getting really tough right around there. Lovely face there, Paul. And then we're going to move into a single leg heel elevated TRX squat, so pistol kind of style. Now this one, actually the greatest challenge in this appears to be for the adductor. Okay, so there's clearly quad, there's clearly glute, but adductor magnus in particular attaches just around the back of the pelvis. And so when we're down in this position right here, one of the biggest drivers of pushing that hip forward is that big old adductor muscle, adductor magnus. Combine that with the work being presented by being on a single leg. So for the glute stabilizers on the outside of the hip, things like glute medius and minimus, and the adductors on the inside, having to play this sort of balancing relationship. From here, kick that away once I've failed on those single leg heel elevated squat, and now into what we call a skater squat. So this time I'm trying to lower that back knee down behind me towards the floor. And again, now at this point, the challenge for my glutes and for my adductors on stabilizing that meant the inside and the outside of my leg is really, really burning at this point quite strongly. So within these three movements, we've got a crap load of quads, quite a bit of adductors, quite a bit of glutes. It's a really nice overall, really challenging single leg version for you to trash one leg before then moving on and working the other.